She carefully dripped the serum into her brother's eyes. As his sister prayed beside him, the boy who'd been completely paralyzed slowly opened his eyes. But then, he started convulsing. A seizure. The serum had failed. She couldn't bear to watch him suffer any longer. With trembling hands, she reached out and pulled the plug on his ventilator. Not long before that, Amy had broken into the virtual serum company. She had stolen the program, desperate to figure out what had caused her BF's seizure back then. After a full day and night of research, she finally understood. The program itself wasn't flawed. The real problem? No virtual experience was ever 100% safe. If you experienced diving, there was always a risk of drowning. And her boyfriend? He had drowned in the virtual world, which triggered a seizure in real life. Amy thought she had fixed the flaw, but when she used the serum to save her brother, it still failed. That's when her business partner appeared out of nowhere. A chill ran down Amy's spine. Something felt off. Suddenly, strange images flashed through her mind, and in that instant, she realized she was still inside the virtual world. Everything around her morphed. She was falling straight into the ocean. Then, just like that, she woke up. For real. No hesitation. Amy swung her fist and punched her partner in the face. She had spent 371 days trapped in the virtual world. But in reality, only 1 minute and 8 seconds had passed. And that was enough. Amy had seen firsthand just how terrifying the virtual serum really was. After calming down, she confronted her partner. "I'm out," Amy said. "I want nothing to do with this nightmare." But her partner wasn't about to let her walk away. The virtual prison had been proven effective. The launch was only days away. So without hesitation, she forced the serum into Amy's eyes. Amy barely had time to react before she was pulled back into the virtual prison. At first, she panicked, but this time she quickly pulled herself together. This was her program, which meant she could break it. The numbers on the prison wall started flashing wildly. Days passed in an instant. 365 days, gone in seconds. In the real world, her partner panicked, thinking the system had glitched. She never noticed. Amy had already woken up, and before she could react, Amy grabbed her and smeared the serum over her eyes. The liquid seeped in. A moment later, she collapsed. She was inside the virtual prison now, and just like Amy, she suffered through an entire year in captivity. When day 365 finally came, she thought she was free. But then, the screen reset, back to day 1. Luckily for her, Amy eventually pulled her out. Some things you can only understand once you've lived through them. In the end, Amy returned to the beach where her brother had drowned. For the first time, she faced his death without running from it. Only by letting go of the past could she finally move forward.